Hey everybody, Hunter Holston with Recon Power Bikes, and today I'm going to show you how to rethread your chain. Let's say your chain broke out on the, you're out on the road, you need to rethread it all the way through and put a new master link in. I'm also going to kind of cover lubrication requirements on the chain, as well as when you should probably look at replacing your chain. Whenever you're handling your chain, you should probably wear some gloves. They get a little greasy. Kind of be a pain to get all that off your hands, so go ahead and put on some nitro gloves. But we're gonna go ahead and just hop right in. Start by threading it over the top here of your cassette. Kind of get it somewhat into place, and you just let it free hang from there. You just pull down on your derailleur. Pull this way a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And over here on the top of your jockey wheel, get that kind of started there. You'll see a little bar here on your derailleur. You're gonna wanna thread your tag in through there. Okay, just like so. Pull that through. And then you're gonna come over the top of your secondary wheel here, okay? Just like so. Pull that a little bit, okay? And you take your other tag in, you're gonna come over the top here, and you're gonna go through and hook it onto your chain ring, maybe. There we go. Alrighty, make sure that's set on those teeth. Alrighty, and you take your third hand tool. I just need my ears. Alrighty. So just like in our Master Link video, that third hand tool I was referencing, I would highly recommend you guys get one so you can make this just a much easier process. Tighten that down just a little bit. There we go, so you can see what I'm doing. And then just throw your master links right back in place. Just go ahead and throw that here. Alrighty, and you'll see this in that master link video that we did as well. You can look that up on our YouTube channel. Just like so. Get that set. Take your chain pliers, put them in place, and just click that in. Now, for lubrication requirements, I recommend, depending upon what environment you're in, if you're in more of a just more dusty area, you're probably going to use a dry lube. If you're riding on sandy beaches, stuff like that. If you're in more of a wet terrain, like Pacific Northwest, or here in Indiana, we get quite a bit of rain too. I'm gonna recommend some wet chain lube. WD-40 makes both dry lube and wet chain lube. But we're gonna go ahead and use wet chain lube today. And just go ahead and put a little dollop of it on there. Okay, just like so. You can get it on your cassettes. The other thing you can do with it too is on your derailleur, to help it kind of shift a little bit. Sometimes they can get a little gummed up, they get a little filthy. You just put a little dab in there in between the joints. Okay, I'm gonna put one maybe right about there, just a little bit in here. Okay, and then just give it a little pedal. Okay. And that way it just works all the way, actuates all the way through, the chain. Make sure it's all nice and lubed up. Just a little bit, you don't need to go too heavy on it. Generally, when you're looking at replacing your chains, I would recommend at least 1,000 miles. You can get 1,500 miles on a chain, but these big e-bikes, and generally speaking, you're looking at about 1,000 to 1,500 miles before you're looking at replacing those chains, and I would really recommend that. You can just review that up here on your display. It'll tell you on your odometer. Thanks.